I'm really excited about this week's kind of conversation because I feel like this is something that we're all struggling with if you are in your 40s, 40 plus. I'll even say late 30s and beyond. No one really gave me the guidebook on, hey, just so you know, this is how you're going to feel in your 40s. You're going to be completely drained, have absolutely no energy, be going through perimenopause, and you just don't even feel good in your own skin. In this kind of like phase of life, we have had so many changes. Our bodies are changing, our lives are changing, our minds are changing, our hormones all over the place. And like, let's be honest, we're not 25 anymore. I think a lot of us in our 30s, 40s, and even in our 50s, we can kind of look at all these girls on social media and really compare ourselves to what they have and what we don't have anymore. Not saying we want to go back to our 20s because there are a lot of aspects of being in your 20s that I do not want to repeat, but if we're honest, this stage of life is not the easiest. I think sometimes part of us feels like we need to keep up with that younger self. This is something that I know I have really struggled with, is just missing that type of life that we used to have. We had energy, we had freedom, we had time, we were rested, we completely just like dove into ourselves every single day. Our bodies looked amazing. We know sitting in this seat in our 40s, we didn't have to do anything. We could eat anything and our bodies still looked amazing. And I don't think we need to pretend that we don't miss some of those aspects of being in our 20s or even our 30s. I know I have points throughout the day where I look in the mirror and I'm just absolutely exhausted. I'm completely drained. It's go, go, go all the time. I don't oftentimes feel like there is a lot of time for myself because we really look at ourselves now and we're like, God, like where did that girl go? And now at this stage, we sometimes feel really drained. There are a few shifts that I want to talk about, little mindset shifts that I think are really going to help us. And look, I'm here doing this for me as much as I'm here doing it for you, because I think when you're in your 40s, it's just a different group of women. We need to be each other's cheerleaders. We need to give each other that validation, give each other that empathy for the fact that what we're going through is a lot. I know a lot of women that I talk to, girlfriends, friends, you guys on social media, you feel the same way. This isn't something that's just a Stephanie thing or a you thing. This is, we all, for the most part, pretty much feel the same. And I think we know that we're not going to magically just start feeling like ourselves again. So we have to have certain, I personally believe, mindset shifts that will change the way we view things and help us through this time. It's not going to be these quick fixes and oh my God, I'm going to have so much freedom. No, your schedule may still be your schedule. Your responsibilities may still be your responsibilities. Don't leave me hanging on this one because I know there's some of you out there that feel exactly the same way as me. In the last probably 3 years, the weight gain that I have experienced being in perimenopause, like the belly is a thing, and not feeling confident in a swimsuit, in a sleeveless shirt, in certain pants. And we're not talking about trends because there are just some trends that we just can't wear. I'm sorry, but the pleated pockets in the front, the really high-waisted, like no, that's not helping anyone that's got a midsection issue. The confidence issue for myself has really been weight gain, not having the energy that I used to have in my 30s, feeling more tired at the end of the day, feeling achier, having to almost like stretch when I get out of bed. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've just like looked the other way and I just kinked my back. Comment down below, what are you going through? So we're going to talk about 5 really big mindset shifts. Number 1, we're going to stop comparing ourselves to our younger self. You don't want to go back to that younger self. She had absolutely no clue who she was. And maybe you don't even fully know at this stage of life who you are either. And you're in like a discovery period, but you are wiser. You know more. You are at a different phase than you were in your 20s. So you're not there anymore. Number 2, we're going to redefine what it means to feel beautiful. Beauty and confidence has nothing to do with your weight. It has nothing to do with aging skin. It has nothing to do with not having the motivation and the drive that you once had. You know, all of that motivation that I had in my 30s was a lot of it was survival. It was me surviving where I was at that phase of life. And now at this phase of life, I actually have the ability to say, I want to rest. I want to pause. I want to just do something that's more soothing rather than trying to like hustle and work and go and do all these things. My life is really busy, but I can actually slow my life down a little bit. That way it doesn't move as fast as it's been moving in the past. It's really not how we look, it's really just how we carry ourselves. Do we carry ourselves with grace? Do we carry ourselves with class? Do we carry ourselves with elegance? Do we speak slowly? Do we articulate our words? How do we sit? How is our posture? How do we really show up to people or for people in our day-to-day life? That exudes confidence. Boundaries, standards, things that I've talked about for years. That's confidence. It's not about being in your 30s and being super slim and being able to wear everything that all the younger girls are wearing. So it's all about what you feel confident in wearing and how you want to look and how you want to present yourself. Something that is going to be really big on this channel is not just being, this girly girl, this woman and celebrating all those things, but it's really going to be about you understanding what your style is, what you feel comfortable in, how to articulate yourself, how to slow down, how to be confident, how to enjoy this phase of life that you're in, regardless of what's going on and the chaos behind you. I don't care if you're in the midst of divorce, if you're going through a breakup, if you've gained 10 pounds in the last year because your hormones are all over the place and now you're in this, perimenopause belly fat era. I don't care how many kids you have and what your schedule looks like with them. All of that is just noise from the outside. This is solely going to be about just diving into yourself and focusing on yourself and learning how to enjoy phases of life that you're in, feeling confident, feeling beautiful, and feeling like whatever it is that you want for yourself, that you deserve it and you're going to get it. You know me, I will never ever shy away from motivation and education. Mindset shift number 3. This is mine, solely mine. If you want to embrace it, go right ahead. But rest is actually you being productive. For years, I would feel so incredibly guilty if I sat on the couch all day and did absolutely nothing. I'd always feel like I'd have to be working or editing something or posting something or doing something. I am a one-man show. I've really embraced at this phase of life, and I hope you do it as well, is that you resting, allowing the kitchen to be a little dirty, that's okay. And by the way, if you are that, I don't want to say OCD, but if you are that kind of a woman, your kitchen's not dirty. There might be some dishes that need to get done. The countertop might need to be wiped down a little bit, but you're not a dirty person. So let's even reframe that right there. If there's laundry in the washing machine and I didn't switch it over, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go rest for a little bit. And understanding the balance between those things, right? We don't wanna be lazy McLazy, but we also want to make sure that we are allowing ourselves to rest and that not everything needs to be done 100% today because the list is never going to go away. Mindset shift number 4, and I've said this for years, and it's something that I think we just need to continuously practice, especially if we are a codependent in recovery, is being able to say no and not feeling guilty for saying no. Anything that drains you, you're not doing. You don't need to over-explain why you can't do something for someone else. By the time you hit your 40s, you should feel way more confident in yourself to absolutely say no when something doesn't feel good. Mindset shift number 5, and I really hope this kind of just pushes us forward into our futures, because this is where we can start really getting excited, is you are so beautiful, so sexy, so confident. You have to be able to exude that, and you have to be able to celebrate this time of your life. Stop waiting for a better time. Stop waiting for something to change in order for you to enjoy where you are in this phase of life that you're in. Again, regardless of what's going on in the outside, because all that other stuff that's happening in your life is just outside noise. These are still your years, so you haven't lost yourself. You might be in a rediscovery period, but you could be going through that at any phase of life. That has nothing to do with your 40s. And this phase is absolutely amazing. But again, that's a mindset. So if you are in your 40s, we are at a stage of life where we are not going to 24 hours a day be living for everyone else. Yes, we have kids and responsibilities and all the things, but this is really our time to say, wait a second. I need to start focusing on myself again. I need to understand who I am, what makes me tick, how to soothe myself, how to love myself, how to pour into myself. And that probably looks different than it did in your 20s and 30s. You guys, I'm really excited for where the channel's going, and I hope you are too. I have gotten so many lovely, lovely comments on YouTube, on social media. You guys are really enjoying the direction that the channel's going, and I could not be any happier. Thank you for joining me. If there's anything specific that you want me to tackle, please comment down below, but believe me, I have a laundry list of ideas and things. We're gonna be doing some fashion things, we're gonna be doing some beauty things, we're gonna be doing some educational, some motivational, some coachy things. It is going to be so much fun. I'm so glad that you're with me. Thank you so much for joining. And don't forget to also follow me on social. I will link everything down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.